The year is 2025. The world watches as two titans collide. In one corner, the United States, grappling with its technological reliance on foreign powers. In the other, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, a giant in the world of chip manufacturing. Their weapon of choice? A staggering $100 billion investment. This is not just about money, it's about power, innovation, and the future of technology itself. This monumental investment promises to reshape the global tech landscape. It signals a shift in power from east to west, as the US aims to reclaim its dominance in semiconductor manufacturing. The deal is a major victory for the US, which has become increasingly concerned about its dependence on Asian manufacturers, particularly in the wake of rising geopolitical tensions. For TSMC, it's a calculated gamble. Pouring billions into new factories on US soil is a bold move, fraught with risks. But the potential rewards are enormous. TSMC stands to gain a foothold in the world's largest economy, securing its position as the go-to chip maker for American tech giants. This is a story of ambition, strategy, and the high-stakes game of global technology. TSMC's $100 billion investment isn't just a single check, it's a blueprint for a technological revolution. The plan outlines the construction of 5 state-of-the-art chip fabrication facilities across the US. These aren't just factories, they are temples of technology, where silicon wafers are transformed into the brains of our digital world. Each facility will be a marvel of modern engineering, equipped with the most advanced chip-making equipment available. Inside these gleaming factories, thousands of highly skilled workers will labor around the clock, etching intricate circuits onto silicon wafers. The scale of the operation is staggering, a testament to the sheer complexity of modern chip manufacturing. But TSMC's vision extends beyond mere fabrication. The investment also includes the creation of 2 cutting-edge packaging facilities. This is where individual chips are tested, assembled, and packaged for use in everything from smartphones to supercomputers. These facilities are crucial for ensuring the reliability and performance of TSMC's chips. And finally, to fuel the engine of innovation, TSMC plans to establish a major research and development center in the US. This is where the next generation of chip technology will be born, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This $100 billion investment isn't TSMC's first foray into US manufacturing. It builds upon a previous commitment of $65 billion, earmarked for the construction of 3 chip fabrication plants in Arizona. The initial investment, announced in 2020, was already a significant step towards reducing US reliance on Asian chipmakers. But TSMC didn't stop there. Recognizing the growing demand for its chips, the company recently increased its investment in the Arizona project by a further $25 billion. This brought the total investment for the Arizona plants to a cool $90 billion, a clear signal of TSMC's long-term commitment to the US market. The new $100 billion investment expands TSMC's American empire even further. While the exact locations of the 5 new factories are yet to be finalized, experts speculate that they will likely be spread across several states. This strategic dispersion will not only bolster chip production capacity, but also create a more resilient supply chain, less vulnerable to regional disruptions. With this latest investment, TSMC is not just dipping its toes in the water, it's taking a deep dive into the heart of the American tech industry. The economic impact of TSMC's $100 billion investment is nothing short of seismic. The construction of 5 massive chip fabrication facilities, 2 advanced packaging plants, and a cutting-edge R&D center will create a tidal wave of jobs, injecting billions into the US economy. Estimates suggest that the project will generate a staggering 40,000 construction jobs alone over the next 4 years. These aren't just any jobs, they are high-paying, highly skilled positions that will attract top talent from across the country. From engineers and technicians to logistics experts and construction workers, the ripple effects of this investment will be felt across a wide range of industries. But the job creation doesn't stop there. Once the factories are up and running, they will require a massive workforce to operate and maintain the sophisticated equipment. Tens of thousands of permanent jobs will be created, offering competitive salaries and benefits. These jobs will provide a much-needed boost to local economies, attracting new residents, businesses, and opportunities. TSMC's investment is not just about building factories, it's about building communities and revitalizing the American manufacturing sector. Section 5. Securing the Silicon Lifeline: Why America Needs TSMC. TSMC's arrival on American soil is about more than just jobs and economic growth. It represents a strategic shift of immense importance, addressing a critical vulnerability in the U.S. technology sector. For years, American tech giants like Apple, Nvidia, and Qualcomm have relied heavily on Asian manufacturers, particularly TSMC, for the chips that power their devices. This dependence has left the U.S. exposed to supply chain disruptions, trade tensions, and potential geopolitical risks. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the fragility of global supply chains, with chip shortages crippling industries worldwide. The U.S., heavily reliant on foreign chip makers, was hit particularly hard. This experience served as a wake-up call, highlighting the urgent need for greater domestic chip production capacity. TSMC's investment is a direct response to this vulnerability. By bringing chip manufacturing back to American soil, the U.S. is taking a significant step towards securing its technological future. This move reduces reliance on foreign suppliers, strengthens the domestic supply chain, and enhances national security. In an era of increasing geopolitical uncertainty, TSMC's presence in the U.S. is not just an economic win, but a strategic imperative. Section 6. Uncle Sam's Helping Hand: Decoding the CHIPS Act. TSMC's decision to invest billions in U.S. chip manufacturing didn't happen in a vacuum. It was heavily influenced by the CHIPS and Science Act of 2022, a landmark piece of legislation designed to revitalize the American semiconductor industry. The CHIPS Act, a rare display of bipartisan support, earmarked a whopping $52.7 billion in subsidies and tax breaks for companies willing to build chip factories on American soil. This financial incentive was a major factor in TSMC's decision to expand its U.S. operations. The act provides a 25% manufacturing investment tax credit for semiconductor manufacturing, making it significantly more attractive for companies like TSMC to set up shop in the U.S. But the CHIPS Act goes beyond just handing out money. It also includes provisions to fund research and development in the semiconductor industry, ensuring that the U.S. remains at the forefront of technological innovation. The U.S. government recognizes the strategic importance of the semiconductor industry and is committed to fostering its growth on American soil. The CHIPS Act is a clear signal to the world that the U.S. is serious about reclaiming its position as a leader in semiconductor manufacturing. And TSMC, with its deep pockets and technological prowess, is the perfect partner to help achieve this ambition. Section 7. The long road to chip independence: construction delays and breakthroughs. While the promise of TSMC's $100 billion investment is undeniable, the road to chip independence is long and fraught with challenges. Building 5 state-of-the-art chip fabrication facilities, 2 advanced packaging plants, and a major R&D center is no small feat. The sheer scale of the project, coupled with the complexities of semiconductor manufacturing, means that delays and setbacks are inevitable. Construction of TSMC's first Arizona plant, part of the initial $65 billion investment, has already faced delays due to a variety of factors, including permitting issues, supply chain disruptions, and a shortage of skilled labor. While the plant eventually began chip production on schedule in 2024, the experience highlights the potential hurdles that lie ahead. Moreover, the semiconductor industry is constantly evolving, with advancements in chip technology happening at breakneck speed. TSMC will need to ensure that its new U.S. factories are equipped to handle the next generation of chip designs, requiring ongoing investments in research and development. Despite these challenges, TSMC is confident in its ability to deliver on its promises. The company has a proven track record of building and operating some of the most advanced chip fabrication facilities in the world. Section 8. Trump's Tech Triumph: A Legacy Forged in Silicon. The story of TSMC's $100 billion investment in U.S. chip manufacturing is intricately linked to the legacy of former President Donald Trump. Trump, a vocal advocate for American manufacturing, made bringing tech jobs back to the U.S. a cornerstone of his presidency. He recognized the strategic importance of the semiconductor industry and the need to reduce U.S. reliance on foreign chip makers. Trump's administration engaged in direct talks with TSMC, urging the company to consider investing in U.S. manufacturing. While the initial $65 billion investment was announced under the Trump administration, the subsequent $100 billion deal, though finalized under the Biden administration, can be seen as a continuation of Trump's vision. Trump's aggressive trade policies, particularly towards China, also played a role in TSMC's decision. The trade war between the US and China created uncertainty in the global tech industry, prompting companies like TSMC to diversify their manufacturing base. Trump's legacy in this regard is complex and multifaceted. While his protectionist policies and confrontational approach drew criticism, there's no denying that his focus on American manufacturing played a role in TSMC's decision to invest heavily in the US. Section 9. A New Dawn for American Tech. The global impact of TSMC's gamble. TSMC's $100 billion bet on American chip manufacturing is more than just a business decision, it's a geopolitical game-changer. This single investment has the potential to reshape the global tech landscape, shifting the balance of power in the semiconductor industry and beyond. For the US, it represents a return to technological dominance, a chance to reclaim its position as a leader in innovation and manufacturing. The impact of this investment will reverberate far beyond American borders. Other countries, particularly in Asia and Europe, are watching closely, concerned about the potential shift in the global chip supply chain. Some may see TSMC's US expansion as a threat, while others may view it as an opportunity to forge new partnerships and strengthen their own domestic industries. One thing is certain, TSMC's gamble is a watershed moment in the history of technology. It signals the beginning of a new era, one where the US is no longer content to rely on others for the chips that power its economy and its future. The world is watching, waiting to see if the US can capitalize on this opportunity and usher in a new dawn for American tech.